I'm Joe DiPietro. I'm 41 years old, and I have bumps on the back and side of my head. I've got, I think, 7 or 8, from the size of like a pea to the size of like an orange. When I was 14 years old, I noticed 2 small bumps on my forehead, maybe the size of a quarter. I had those removed when I was about 18 years old, but I noticed more start to grow. They got bigger and bigger through my 20s and into my 30s, and in the last 3 to 4 years, I've almost doubled in size. It's kind of like living life with an evil twin on your head or something. I don't really go out much anymore in the real social settings. Really, about all I do is go to the river and fish. I take people fly fishing for a living. It's a blessing to be able to do something that I love and also make money at it. Oop, there he is. Got him. It's a little baby brown trout's what he is. These fish have been stocked in the river this last week or two, and they're pretty fish. I'm worried the bumps could affect my business simply because people won't be comfortable, you know, going down the river with the guy with the big old knots on his head. If these bumps affected my fishing business, it would be disastrous for me at this point. I don't know what I would do every morning if I didn't get up and go to the river. And if I didn't have people to take fishing, I wouldn't be making any money when I did that. I met Becky 5 years ago through a mutual friend, and we almost instantly fell in love. We were inseparable pretty much from that point. My relationship with Becky was magical because she took the time to get to know me. And unfortunately, Becky passed away 2 weeks ago. Becky was everything to me. She really was. She was my best friend, my biggest ally. Do you notice anything new?
Your hair.
Yeah, I cut my hair.
You cut it.
Yeah, I had to cut at a barber today.
You got you.
Actually went to a barber.
Makes your bumps look
Bigger.
bigger. Me and Joe have a very loving and joking relationship together. Little doorknob. And he means a lot to me. He's been one of the only father figures I've ever had in my life.
Chloe, is there anything of your mother's that you want? Chloe's Becky's daughter, but I treat her like my own forever. Chloe's a wonderful, wonderful kid. Yeah, that is a good picture of the two of us. We're gonna be missing her a long time, Chloe.
Yeah. My mom always wanted Joe to take care of himself and get the bumps removed off his head, that's for sure. They're like little extra brains on the side of your head. They're gonna go away. It's time. I actually want to be a dermatologist because when I first saw Joe's bumps, I was like, I want to see them.
They're ugly. It'd be nice to not have them anymore, you know? Mm-hmm. Be able to walk down the street, you know, go to church or
go to
wherever. I'm gonna try to take this opportunity to have it done.
Yeah.
Having my bumps removed would feel like not having to worry about something I've had to worry about my whole adult life. And also, Becky wanted more than anything for me to have these bumps took care of, because that's what she would want. So that's what I'm planning to do.
There are a million things that can create a bump on the head, but one of the main things I think about are pilar cysts. That's probably the most common thing. There are some things that are not as common that you can see, like cylindromas we've seen in the past, dermoid cysts, lipomas, but really if they feel a little firmer and mobile and they're on the scalp and you have multiple, I'm usually thinking pilar cysts. Pilar cysts can be fun to remove when they're really nice and simple, but they can be challenging when they're older, when they're kind of like stuck on or like they're a little bit more stubborn, and also when you have some really huge ones because they can be pretty messy. I don't love when people have had a lot of pilar cysts that have been there for a long duration because I'm expecting that some of them, or maybe all of them, are gonna be pretty tough to remove. Well, what's going on?
I've got these bumps on my head here that have been there for...
now. Yeah, how long have you had them?
Since I was in my teens, I think they started.
I'll take a look at them right now, if you don't mind. Here,
Yeah,
let's
go ahead.
take a look at them and see. So, okay, is
They don't hurt. I mean, you can move
Right.
them. Yeah, they
But
don't. They
more
don't
like-
bother me. That one's like a weird shape. A weird,
Yeah,
weird.
you got another one next to
texture
it.
to
Actually,
it.
there might be two next to it. Are you related to this gentleman?
I am not related by blood.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is my girlfriend's daughter, Chloe.
Oh, I see.
She's come along to help me today.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice.
sure.
That's lovely. So yeah, I would say that these are pilar cysts. The fact that you've had these for a while and they're pretty big,
Yeah.
you've been trying to avoid
Well,
me or other people like me.
Yeah, for sure.
When pilar cysts get this large, that tells me that they've been around for quite a while, and probably they have a pretty good blood supply, getting nutrients to them, and certainly the longer that they're around and the more they get banged up, the more irritated they are, the more difficult they are. So there's always an increased incidence of bleeding, and probably the bigger they get, the more they beget being complicated. The main dilemma for me is to just make sure we can control any kind of bleeding or anything like that. So it sounds like you brought her all the way over here for support.
Yeah.
Are you even okay if she's in the room?
Yeah, she can be
with...
in for all of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know.
Don't bother me a
Asked.
bit, yeah.
I was like,
Okay.
can I please
Yeah,
watch
she can,
this?
She can watch it all she wants.
I'm really dead set on becoming
That's
a
fantastic.
dermatologist.
That's fantastic, and I endorse it. And you know, there are actually things that you can learn from this surgery that will take good care of you.
I hope
okay?
so. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Of course.
I'm excited to have it done, but nervous just to anytime you have surgery. Very hopeful I don't bleed too much because I know Dr. Lee was very concerned about that with me. So
You can sit right over here in the corner.
they're not just pimples she's popping, they're big bumps. Fingers crossed, let's do it.
Okay, let's take a look at your head.
Wow.
It is bumpy.
It's nowhere near as bumpy as it was.
You did great. I'll go ahead. I'm going to send this to pathology. No, you did great.
Thank you for letting me watch.
Well, that was your favorite part. I
That
think,
was-
too. Yes. Take care, okay?
It's been a little over 2 months since my procedure with Dr. Lee, and I couldn't be happier. My head looks totally different without these 5 cysts coming out of the back of it. It's nice to be able to reach back there and just feel it, and it feels like everybody else's head. And it's kind of funny that you'd even be thankful for a round head, but if you don't have a round head, you'd be thankful for a round head.